The upcoming Future Saga Chapter 1 might be some of the craziest story that we've ever seen in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I wanted to go over my thoughts and predictions on how I think this might play out. Alright, what is up? This is Slow Plays, and I am back at it with some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC Pack 17, Future Saga Chapter 1, Story Mode Predictions and Speculation here on the channel. I'm actually really excited to be talking about my personal take and opinions on what's actually going to happen and play out in terms of this entire story, okay? Usually these story modes aren't super long. They could be a lot longer than what we are anticipating, just because this is a huge-ass DLC. And I've been getting a lot of requests from people asking if I could just, kind of break down what's really going on in the trailer, what, this will lead into, why certain things are happening. It's very confusing. I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. Maybe y'all have pieced it together and, have figured out what's going on. But me personally, I really don't know what the hell's happening. And I want to keep it that way. That's something that I like about these DLCs, at least for, these newer ones, where Few is doing a lot of what-if stuff, but this one in particular, it's getting real crazy, okay? They're doing a lot more original stuff, obviously with the Ultra Super Villain Crystals being a new thing. We have different forms, in a sense, for Goku Black and Vegeta, and it's like, what the hell is going on in this? So I'm gonna try my best, I'm gonna try my best to break down what's kind of happening in the trailer and why it's happening, okay? Because I did a breakdown of the trailer and I didn't really give a lot of context of what I think is exactly happening. Now, keep in mind, no spoilers in this. Obviously, if you've seen the trailer, if you haven't seen the trailer and you want to be completely blind, you can click off this video, absolutely. But just in case some people think that this is sort of like a leak of the story, it's not at all. These are just predictions, speculation that I am pretty much gonna say I'm like 99% wrong on, okay? Some of the stuff that I'm gonna say in here probably has nothing to do with what's gonna happen. So, your boy Professor Slow is back. As you can see, the presentation, I put together a whole ass PowerPoint slide for y'all. I know you guys like that, okay? Class is in session. There's gonna be a exam on this later today, so y'all better get ready and y'all better be paying attention. So, Future Saga first half. I'm sorry, that clap was probably really loud. Be sure to drop a like, by the way, and subscribe here on the channel, ring my notification bell. If you guys like these types of videos, if you have any other requests that you want to see before this DLC drops, which we're kind of in the end game for it, which should be coming very soon, let me know down in the comments. So, Future Saga Chapter 1, the first half, okay? I'm just going in order from how they revealed and showed stuff in the trailer. So again, a lot of this could be wrong. This could be, later on, or I don't know. We'll see. But for now, I'm just going to go based off of the order of what they showed in the trailer. So, obviously, we see Goku Black, okay? I'm assuming this timeline is the future Trunks saga in a way. You see in this, okay, which I'm going to show I'm gonna have images for references in the background so that you guys kind of know what's going on, right? But yeah, we know that it's Zamasu and Goku Black after they, or not Goku Black, but Goku and Zamasu after they swapped bodies, okay? Because in the actual CGI cutscenes and some of the actual, like, in-game engine cutscenes, we see Zamasu, but he's Goku. It's the Goku in Zamasu's body. So this has to be, I guess, right after the swap. I'm not exactly sure. It's very weird. The exact timeline of this, like where this is taking place, is kind of weird. Obviously, in the background, it's shown that it is Bulma's house, Capsule Corporation area. So it's like, I guess that's going to be part of the Future Saga, but it's not like the Future in Ruins type of thing, right? This is, I guess, before everything gets all fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, in DBS, in the anime and stuff, it's like, right when they swap, okay? I think that's what this is. And it's kind of crazy because that's a timeline, that's like a specific, I guess, era or whatever, yeah, whatever timeline that is, okay? That's something that we didn't really get a lot of, context on. It's like, you know what I mean? It's just a weird place that they're going to be, setting this in, right? Because this is in the game. This is something that we never seen, like we didn't see before, okay? So, Few obviously seems to be offering this, ultra super villain power to Goku Black, because Goku Black's like, hey, I don't care what you're doing with the experiment. Just hurry up, give it to me so that we can, you know, get on with business, right? So Few does say that this crystal, you know, he explains it, is being used to bring out the power of Goku Black. So maybe this is like the potential of him, or just his full strength in a sense, I guess. That's what he says, okay? And then obviously you're seeing here on the quote right here, you know, Goku Black's like, oh yeah, this power I possess, it's befitting of a god. I mean, he is a god, right? So that's kind of funny. Then in the next shot, this one, I have no idea what the hell this is, bro. Like, again, these are just ideas that I'm thinking. Either Bulma is being abducted to help with Fuse experiments just because, you know, she's really smart. She has a lot of knowledge on, you know, I guess, time control in a sense. Like, you know, going to the future, going back to the future, whatever. So maybe there's something to do with that. I don't know. Or maybe this could be an incentive to force Vegeta into using the crystal, okay? I feel like Vegeta... I could be wrong about this, but I don't know. This Vegeta that we're seeing is obviously after the Buu saga, but it's like, you know, he shouldn't have any evil intentions or, you know, bad intentions, right? Because this is, you know, obviously after the Buu saga and everything, you know, your number one Kakarot, that type of deal. But even then, it's like Vegeta still wants to get stronger, right? He's not going to be like, he wants to compete with Goku. Like, he admitted at that time that Goku was the best, okay? But that doesn't mean Vegeta's just going to sit back and let him be the best forever, right? Vegeta will still try his best to, you know, outdo Goku in a sense, right? That's kind of like the whole point of what's happened after, right? So maybe that's a situation where, you know, he's being forced into using this ultra super villain stuff, but we'll get into that in just a second, right? Whenever we actually get to the part 2, which I think that would be part 2, okay? But this is just what's being shown in the shot in order, okay? Then we have this part, which is, again, what the hell? Why? What's going on? All right. Few gets Universe 6, I'm assuming from the Tournament of Power saga, just because Kale and Caulifla are wearing the Potara earrings, okay? So either this is right before they fused, or this is right after they defused, all right? And obviously, I know right after they defused, they were in base form and everything. Obviously, that's not going to be the case because they have to use the models. They have to use the actual in-game models, because a lot of this stuff, all these CGI cutscenes, they're still using Xenoverse 2's like base foundation models, right? But they're, you know, obviously making it real nice and fancy and clean and super HD, right? So they're gonna have to use the Kale and Caulifla that are in the game, which there's only a Super Saiyan 2 version, so that's why they have the same exact appearance as that, okay? So, this has to be from the Tournament of Power saga, just because these are the only playable Tournament of Power Universe 6, or sorry, not Tournament of Power, but Universe 6 characters, all right? We have Kale, Caulifla, Kaba, and, or, I mean, Frost, I guess, is included in this as well. And obviously, you know, Vados and, you know, Champa or whatever. But I'm just going off of the main, you know, important characters here, okay? Not that Frost isn't important or anything, but I'm just saying, like, I guess Frost would have really no business being here, okay? Again, none of them have any business being here. I don't know why they're here. But Hit is here, obviously, too, okay? So, again, the location is at Bulma's house. So it's like, what? It's so weird. So, obviously, they're talking to Zamasu, who is Goku in Zamasu's body. All right, they're kind of confused. Like, you know, Hit is obviously asking here, you're Goku, aren't you? So then, this is Goku and Zamasu, again, right after the swap. That's what I'm assuming in this timeline. And obviously, Universe 6 is being taken, you know, from that Tournament of Power saga into this timeline by Few, I assume. Okay, because I said I assume Few brought Universe 6 here to team up with Goku Zamasu, right? In order to fight the ultra super villain Goku Black as a test to how powerful this crystal is making him. That's the only explanation I can figure out with this. You know, it's just more of like a test. And again, it's all fan service, so it's like, oh, well, what if, you know, Goku Black versus Universe 6? Like, that's something that we didn't get to see, so that's kind of cool, right? Again, a lot of the story in Xenoverse 2, it's all like eye candy Dragon Ball Heroes kind of shit, right? In a sense, to a certain extent. It's the story, the main core story isn't something that people should be looking too deep. Like, it's not a super deep story, you know what I mean? It's not like this beautifully crafted thing. It's all, oh, this is fun, this is cool. You know, that's what these extra what if story mission type of things are, right? So maybe this is just like a, hey, let's test out this power, okay? Randomly, let's do Universe 6 because it's unique and different. So then we move on to the Future Saga second half, okay? The Goku and Vegeta, Goku versus Vegeta shit, okay? Few moves on to the next experiment because he says that in the actual trailer. He said something like, oh, let's see what I'm going to do next or whatever. So Ultra Super Villain Vegeta, the timeline, I assume it's Battle of the Gods, okay? But something that we have to kind of make note of is, again, this is just because of how they're not going to make a brand new outfit for Vegeta or anything. Because the only Super Saiyan God Vegeta that we have in this game, and even from what we saw from the model of Ultra Super Villain God Vegeta, is that it is the version of him from the Broly movie, okay? And yes, that is a specific outfit that he's wearing, okay? You can see it, right? The outfit that he wears, if you look at it exactly, obviously it's going to be the only God Vegeta in the game, which is that's the one from the Broly movie. Everything that he's wearing is all based off of the Broly movie, okay? But that's not, again, I'm looking a little bit too deep into that, but I'm just giving out the possibility that this Vegeta could have been taken from the Broly movie. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's Battle Gods Saga, okay? I think that's what all of this is taking place in. Little note here is that Xenotrunks is there. My head might be covering it, but you can see Xenotrunks is there with Few in the background, while Vegeta is getting the boost of the Ultra Super Villain Crystal. Again, this could be something he's forced into, or maybe it was voluntary. Maybe he was like, fuck yeah, give it to me. Let's do it. All right, I want a taste of this power, okay? So then obviously what we saw from the very first teaser back in, I think, was it October? Yeah, I think it was October or whatever. A what if Vegeta versus Beerus type of fight, okay, from Battle of Gods, because Few probably wants, again, to test out his Ultra Super Villain Crystal, but this time against a God of Destruction, right? Because Beerus is powerful as fuck. So why not? Okay, what's the full extent of this power? All right, and especially with Vegeta, give it to Vegeta, right? Because, you know, Vegeta's a strong mofo. So Beerus states in this scene, whatever this power is, it's not bad at all. Now, I don't think he means it's not evil at all. I think he's just meaning, like, hey, not too shabby. This is pretty good power, right? That's what I assume it's supposed to be, like, in reference to, I guess. Again, I don't know. I really don't know what the hell is happening in this, but hey, it's hype. I love this. I like the idea of a what if Vegeta became a Super Saiyan God versus Beerus Battle of Gods, okay? And obviously, I think this is where, you know, DBS, Android 18, and Videl are probably gonna have some shit, maybe. Apologies, had something in my throat. Professor Slow's getting sick, all right? I might have to take a sick day. Okay, moving on here. What if God Goku versus Ultra Super Villain God Vegeta? We saw that in the trailer. Goku is obviously, from what you're seeing in this shot, he's being taken, I guess, from either a different timeline, or he's just being transported here by Few, because Few has that ability, right? So I assume Few is pulling Goku from either the same saga, if this is Battle of Gods, okay, due to the fact that he's only using Super Saiyan God in this fight, okay? If he wanted to go Super Saiyan Blue, he would have gone Super Saiyan Blue, right? Unless he's just like, hey, yo, you know, if you're God, if you're gonna go God, I'm only gonna go God. Because, you know, it's Goku. Maybe he wants to be, oh, let's be evenly matched, you know? Whatever. So, I said, how did I fuck this up? This is could be. Uh-oh. I ain't really a professor. Y'all are figuring it out, okay? So again, this could be another test for Few's Ultra Super Villain Crystal. Maybe Vegeta becomes out of control, or Few simply just wants to see them fight because it's hype as fuck, okay? I'm just saying that because, remember, Few, he's like a Dragon Ball fan, okay? Who wants all that crazy, wild, fan service scenario shit, right? So obviously Goku's confused. He's like, what the hell's wrong with you, Vegeta? Like, what's going on? Why are you an evil piece of shit again? Okay, etc., right? So then moving on, I think, okay, what they're trying to go for this, in this fight, is, you know, just your classic Goku versus Vegeta, you know, fan service battle, okay? Something we never got to see was God Goku versus God Vegeta, and that's what they're going for, okay? Potential echoes from the Goku versus Majin Vegeta fight during the Buu Saga, because he specifically says in this quote right here that they have not fought since the World Tournament, okay? In the Buu Saga. That's what I assume, okay? Because the World Martial Arts Tournament, the only time that there was a World Martial Arts Tournament in a sense that they fought was the Buu Saga, Majin Vegeta, even though they weren't like at the World Tournament in a sense, you know, they were in a wasteland or whatever. It was during that time, okay? So I'm pretty sure we can all agree that's what's going on. Like, this is like, it has to be after, but it's got to be, I guess, before, you know, TOP and Future Saga. And even, I guess, Frieza, it's got to be Battle of Gods. This has to be Battle of Gods, okay? It's taking place during, you can see in the background, that's Bulma's, you know, house again. So it's like, I guess. So because of Xenoverse 2 and how it has just a ton of fan service, there might be a lot of callbacks to Goku versus Majin Vegeta, or even the stuff from the very first fight in the Saiyan Saga, okay? Kakarot recently did that, and it was more focused on the Saiyan Saga. But because Vegeta is a super villain, he's got the evil power or whatever, I feel like it's going to be more focused on the Majin Vegeta, you know, Buu Saga shit, right? Could absolutely be wrong, but y'all let me know down in the comments what you think. Now for the ending and cliffhanger, okay? I assume what's being shown at the very end of the trailer is stuff from the end of the story. I could be wrong, though. Again, maybe this all takes place before it even starts, right? So we'll see. But the fact that, you know, Few says the ultra super villain power should be complete now leaves me to believe that this is after all his tests are done, okay? Because basically the context of this last section, which I'm not going to show all the images, I'm just going to have the explanation. Few completes the ultra super villain crystal and power from all the energy that he gathered, okay? Because that's obviously his main goal, is gathering a bunch of energy. And I guess this is his ultimate goal, is perfecting this ultra super villain power, okay? So then he states, we are now ready to take a peek at the future. Okay. So this whole time they weren't in the future. Obviously not really, I guess. I think the whole point of this, where they say Future Saga, it could be a play on, you know, the fact that it's Few. A lot of this is focused on Few. This is all because of him, okay? And obviously Few's name is a pun on future, just like, you know, Mira's name is a pun on the Japanese, you know, word for future, which is Mirai, okay? Like Mirai Gohan, future Gohan, right? So he says, let's take a peek at the future. And he says, you're going to join me, aren't you? I assume he's talking to our character, our custom character, okay? Which is great. I love the fact that our custom character's back. Really, like, you know, in the cutscenes, you know, having some interactions and shit, right? Because, you know, in one of the shots, it shows our custom character right behind Few, okay? And that's why it's like, he's not really like a bad guy, like an evil piece of shit. He's just having fun, and he even wants our character to join him, right? And, you know, we're a time patroller. We're still considered a good guy, unless, boom, plot development, plot twist, our character is going to become evil. I'm joking. No, that's probably not what's going to happen, but yeah. He wants our character to come with him, okay? So then at the very, very end, he finds a timeline. He locates a timeline that I guess he likes. And he says, you know, let's do it, in a sense, right? So this might lead into Chapter 2. It'll be a cliffhanger. You know, they got to do that. Because we know this is only Chapter 1 of 4 chapters. DLC, this entire saga is so sick and it's huge. So, man, there's still a lot unknown. I have no idea what the hell's going to happen. We'll probably see some more context whenever the launch trailer comes. But even at that point, we're going to be experiencing the DLC within the next day or two. And we'll know what the hell is happening. So thanks for watching. Again, I do apologize. My throat's been kind of messed up. So, it sounds weird. But, oh my God, I had a lot of fun making this video. Y'all, comment down below your thoughts and predictions. How do you think this story mode is going to play out? What the hell is going to happen? I don't even know at this point. But, hey, this was fun to talk about. Y'all have an amazing day. Like, subscribe, ring my notification bell. I'll keep you guys updated as always. Peace.
This is Broly, and you are watching Slow Plays, make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.